In the social media reaction genre, silly comments are considered especially heinous. At Dear Woke Christian, the dedicated content creators who investigate these horrible comments are members of an elite squad known as the Dusty Comments Unit. These are their stories.
Tiffany Henyard's at it again. Let's get at it.
In October, Tiffany Henyard's landlord, Janetta Hall, filed an eviction lawsuit against her and her boyfriend for non-payment of rent.
Happening tonight in the south suburbs, the woman who owns a Dalton home that she leased to Mayor Tiffany Henyard has filed eviction papers. She says Henyard has not paid her rent, and now she wants her out. NBC5's Regina Waldrop with the story.
We talked to Tiffany Henyard's landlord, and she says she came to this Thornton Township meeting Tuesday night hoping to get paid what she says she's owed.
We do not have a quorum, so we will not be having a board meeting this evening.
With Thornton Township's board meeting canceled, Janetta Hall will have to find another way to serve an eviction notice to Supervisor Tiffany Henyard, also Dalton's mayor.
So now I have to pay a special process service in order to get them served, which is more fees for me.
Hall says she leased this home to Henyard and her boyfriend in 2021. She says the last payment came in August. She filed eviction papers last month. She says she's now owed $5,000 in back rent plus late fees. She says the couple was a no-show for a Zoom hearing Tuesday morning.
The sheriff's been out here a few times to serve them. For a household that makes, over $350,000 a year, I'm asking for pennies.
Hull says she hasn't been able to gain access to the home or garage to do maintenance.
I gave them 48 hours notice. And then I also texted them about 15 minutes before I got here. So there's a code on the garage, and then there's locks on the front door that were changed.
In a statement, an attorney for Tiffany Henyard told NBC5 no comment at this time. Hull says she regrets renting to the couple.
I don't think the money is worth it. The cash up front is not worth it. I would have rather rented to someone who, is an honest person and goes to work every day and works hard.
This matter heads back to court next Tuesday at the Markham Courthouse. Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News.
Thank you, Regina.
As mentioned in the story,
Check this out.
The landlord tried to serve Tiffany Henyard several times, but was unsuccessful. The landlord finally served her during one of the town hall meetings.
Her landlord confirming to WGN News these papers served to Henyard at the start of this meeting are eviction summons and complaints.
Tiffany Henyard filed a motion to strike and dismiss the landlord's eviction complaint. She asked that the lawsuit be dismissed because a copy of the lease and rental application was not included when the landlord filed her complaint. This is ironic because, according to a statement made by Tiffany Henyard's attorney, no proof of missed payment can be produced as no payment has ever been missed. So you would think their defense would be to show the court proof that all rent payments were made. Tiffany Henyard also filed a motion asking the court to remove her from the lawsuit and to seal the court records pertaining to this case. There was also an affidavit from Tiffany Henyard with the following statements: that she never had a contractual agreement with the landlord. No lease agreement exists or ever existed between her and Janetta Hall. Janetta Hall has never been her landlord. She never lived at any property owned by Janetta Hall. She also does not owe and has never owed any money for rent. And that the landlord only named her in this eviction complaint for malicious purposes. And this is an attempt to cause her public embarrassment, shame, and disgrace, and to garner media attention for herself. After Tiffany Henyard's attempt to get the case dismissed due to certain documents not being included with the filing, the landlord motioned the court to file an amended complaint. The court granted the landlord's motion, and the amended complaint was filed. In the amended complaint, the landlord asked for possession of the property, $9,800 in past due rent, and $3,800 in late fees. A copy of the 5-day notice to quit was included. The rental application was also included, listing both Tiffany Henyard's and her boyfriend's names. A copy of a 2021 rental lease was included, showing both Tiffany Henyard's and her boyfriend's name. A 2023 rental lease was also included, but this only had Tiffany Henyard's boyfriend's name. There was also a letter from the law firm representing Tiffany Henyard and her boyfriend, confirming that he was still at the property and that neither the property nor their belongings had been abandoned. The court also denied Tiffany Henyard's motion to be removed from the lawsuit and to seal the court records. There was a status hearing on December 17th. At that hearing, the landlord's attorney showed up and asked for a continuance. So the new hearing date is January 7th. In a turn of events, on January 2nd, the attorney representing Tiffany Henyard and her boyfriend motioned the court to be withdrawn from the case. There was also a notice of motion to withdraw as the attorney of records, showing that Tiffany Henyard and her boyfriend have been notified by the attorney and that he would no longer be representing them and they would need to retain other counsel. The attorney also stated that he plans to attend the hearing on January 7th. However, it's not to represent Tiffany Henyard or her boyfriend, but to present the motion to be withdrawn. I wonder what caused the attorney to want to be withdrawn 4 days before the hearing. The landlord also filed a new motion asking the court to grant her immediate possession of the property because the rent hasn't been paid since August of 2024. As an additional remedy, she also wants the keys to the property, also the access code to the garage. She also submitted an affidavit stating that Tiffany Henyard and her boyfriend have been her tenants since 2021. She also mentioned that she has text messages between her and Tiffany Henyard showing requests for various repairs and the installation of fixtures at the property. So let's see what happens on the 7th. Is Tiffany Henyard going to show up? Will she have a new attorney? Leave a comment and let me know what you think.
As soon as I know what happens, I'm going to make sure you all know. But this is such a crazy story. And to be so blatant, to be so outright egregious in your lying, man, that is, Tiffany Henyard is scary, man. She's scary. She knows she owes this woman's property. She has this woman's property. She knows she's on the lease. She knows she's been renting from her. But rather than just do the right thing, she would literally drag all these people into a legal fight just because she don't want to pay the rent. And the numbers I'm hearing, man, she's in upwards of like almost $12,000, maybe even more. So I will keep you all posted. Thank you so much for rocking with me. If you don't mind, go ahead and hit that like button, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Thank you for helping me hit my goal of 50,000 subscribers by the end of April. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace. We're out.
Yo, hit that like for deal with Christian. Yo, for deal with Christian, smash that bell for DWC. Yo, smash it, just smash it. Hit that like for deal with Christian. For deal with Christian, smash that bell for DWC. Yo, smash it, just smash it. Hit that like for deal with Christian.